What's up, everybody? Welcome to my training journal. I had a competition a few weeks back, and from that point on, I decided to cut down on some drop sets and accessories for concentration of quality of reps and sets because I think I had a crazy volume, before the competition. And at some point, I had this feeling where I was not lifting for gains, but it was more for completion of reps and sets. So by cutting down some, the reps and sets, I think I'll be able to progress more for my one rep max with higher level of central nervous system and focus on quality of reps and techniques. So anyways, we'll see what happens. And since we just finished competition, we're now focusing on muscle gains with more reps. And we also try to practice various ranges of exercises. This is myself doing the post delta machine, nicely finishing off my accessory days. This is me working on, top set of high bar squats for 265 pounds for 6 reps. And I think by cutting down on, the reps and sets, especially on the drop sets, this enabled me to, have energy to focus on quality of reps and sets for next exercises like bench press. And but even throughout the squats, I didn't really feel that I had to complete this rep, but it was more for like I had this mentality where I gotta do this reps right, with a good technique. I was able to concentrate and think of the cues, for the proper technique. So I think this strategy was working pretty well on squat. And this is me doing the last drop set of the squat. So as you can see, I'm taking time on each rep for quality. So as I was not too tired from sets of squats, when I got to the top set of wide grip bench press and even drop sets, I was able to focus on slowing down on eccentric and explode on concentric with nice bracing. And I was able to think of all that instead of just, pushing for reps and sets. So that was good. So I was finishing off nicely, with accessories like, chin-ups and dumbbell curls. And I know this is just accessories, after those main exercises. But before, because I was exhausting myself after lots of drop sets and heavyweight sets, on squats and bench presses, I was just busy to complete them, without even thinking about the cues for proper techniques. But right now, I had enough energy to concentrate. For example, on this bicep dumbbell curls, I was able to think of, making sure, not to swing too much, making sure I try to lift weight with my bicep itself, even though it was not perfect, I was able to think of all that. This is me working on, top set of sumo deadlift at 315 pounds for 6 reps. I could not finish this set because, I was maybe, not used to the sumo deadlift technique, or, maybe it was not too long after the competition. Maybe I was not recovered enough, but overall, I should not have gotten into 315 pounds because I was already reached at RPE 9 for the last warm up at 295 pounds. So I should have stopped, instead of continuing to lift heavier and kill my central nervous system and energy for the next exercises. So this is me working on, close grip bench press at 190 pounds for a top set. And killing my central nervous system is exactly what I'm talking about here. This should not have been that hard, and my targeted RPE was around 9 after 6 reps, but my RPE was definitely on 9.5 to 10 because of the fatigue that I accumulated from the deadlift before. And then the fatigue continues here. This is me doing 105 pounds of overhead press for 5 reps of 2 sets. This should not have felt like RPE 10 or, like I'm doing, overhead press for 135 pounds, but that's the way I felt. And I think this is due to, the fatigue that I was building from those previous exercises. Anyways, mistake is a mistake. I finished off nicely with, side lateral raises with dumbbell, with 12 reps of 2 sets. Okay, I don't know if my message was properly delivered after, long weeks of competition, but hope you enjoyed my video. Thanks for watching this far. Keep doing what you're doing. See you next week. Peace.